let's walk through a day in my life full of sewing and, of course, stuffing. Welcome, I do sewing and DIY related content. We have just fed the kitty. It is currently a little after 7 a.m. and we are doing a full day of sewing and content creating as a sewing pattern designer. So my day normally starts with kind of checking over Etsy as well as YouTube, seeing how all my statistics are doing, seeing if anybody's left any comments that I need to reply to, and just seeing how some of my latest videos have done in total. In addition, I will go through in the morning and create some pins, maybe for new patterns that are coming out, as well as some new graphics for Instagram or for YouTube, just so that I'm not really doing any sewing quite yet, but I'm more just working on some little things on the side. In addition, I do have arthritis, so I always try to do some sort of exercise in the morning just to get my joints moving, and after that is then time to start on our day. So I don't really get to do this too often, but when I do have a day full of sewing, I try to do as much content creating as I can for my different videos. So you can see here that I'm working on a new presser foot video as well as a couple shorts about zippers that they've actually already come out. So this is what that looks like when you start to see how me filming will then look. So here's how it also looks set up as my sewing machine, which I think is really funny to look back on. So I will set my phone up, that way you are able to see the different angles, especially when it comes time for like these presser foot videos. I want to be sure that you're able to see how they're working with the machine. And so this is how I set my phone up with that. And then you're able to see sort of what this film would look like, so how it comes across. This video is actually already up as well. This was on a braiding presser foot, which that was really fun and interesting to work with. But I did get this video done all in one day, which was really helpful. And then once I did that, I then normally do try to do some other videos as well. So in this case, I have a new video that will be coming out soon about creating a dog bow. So I was just working on a few last minute pieces for that video, such as attaching the bow to a collar, sliding it on and off. And then I did actually get a bunch of patterns in the mail that I was so excited about. So I thought that we would just do a little unboxing here quickly. A lot of these patterns are actually retro patterns, which made them really fun. So this is like from the 1960s. I'm really excited to try making a couple of these tank tops, as I think it will work really well with my tweed beaded fabric that I've been looking for a shirt with. These are just nice, very fitted tops. Then I also did get this 1960s dress pattern, which I think I'm going to be using this for the Eras tour as my costume. I'm going to have this, but then in like a midnight navy blue sequin material, so perfect for the Midnights era. Then I have this fun 70s vintage pattern. The more I look at this pattern, the more I'm amazed by it because it comes with so many different pieces within one pattern. I feel like normally today for patterns you make it like 2, 3, maybe 4 different pieces, but this has like 6 of them, and there's different ways that you can alter and modify them, which is really cool and I think such a great value for its money. And then I did get some nice loungewear, especially with fall and winter coming up. I'm excited to try to make this like long oversized hoodie. There even is like a little dog outfit that I'm probably going to try to make as well. I did get this pattern for bags. If I have any of that leftover beaded tweed, I want to try to make this bee option. I think it would be really fun to just have a full matching set. And then finally, I did get a menswear pattern that I'm excited to try out for my husband. He kind of wanted new joggers, and then I also like how this did come with kind of like a hoodie option as well, so that we have different ways that we can try out these different patterns and see how they work. Besides that though, for this sewing day, I did finish off with working a little bit on a new quilt that I have coming up. I normally do my quilts about a month to 2 months ahead of time. So this is a fall themed quilt. So I started working on this in July with the hope that it would be done by the end of August. So there was so much piecing and so many different items that I wanted to get together with this that I just spent the rest of the afternoon working through this. Now, if you are somebody like me who does suffer from a form of arthritis, you can know that doing the same thing over and over again can make your joints worse. And that's really why I try to do so many different small tasks so that it's varied and it's not just the same repetitive item over and over again. And I find that this helps me kind of be able to keep working on everything that I want to do. So while I don't get to have too many full sewing content creation days, when I do, it is just so much fun to me. And that's partly why I love getting to make these sewing patterns for Etsy. You can see here though that I have all of my squares pieced together. So with that, I am going to call it a day. I hope you enjoyed getting to see a little sneak peek and behind the scenes. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.